I know it might seem weird and crazy because I am an artist, and as everyone know me as Double D the College Kid, and I don't speak much about my relationship with God, but my relationship with God is really strong. It's getting stronger. But I just could not go to sleep without giving y'all this testimony of the day. Um, started out, regular. Started out regular. Went into the office. I'm the college kid. And I run groups. And from my understanding, I thought I left all my computer, everything, and my phone on my desk. So I get ready, set up the group. Go into my office and notice that my phone is not there. So now I'm wondering, okay, did I leave it in the car? So I run to the car. It's not in the car. I run to outside where I'm setting up the chairs and the coffee for the clients and everything. And I don't see my phone anywhere. So now I'm starting to sweat. I'm literally sweating. Like, I'm thinking about everything that I got going on my phone, just business and my kids, how they gonna get in touch with me. No one really has my work phone, which I know I need to start. I guess I need to give out, but don't have that. So I'm just panicking. Like, okay, what am I gonna do, God? What am I gonna do, God? So clients are walking through the. See, this is one thing I can't say. Never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. Just because in the population that I work with, just because of where they are in their lives, doesn't mean that they're not playing a vital role in my life, your life as well. Vulnerability, teaching me how to be more vulnerable. But anyway, let's go back. So they I hope you find Mr. D. I hope you find your phone. And so first thing I'm doing, I'm looking at pockets, and I'm like, man, who went in my office? That's what your first thought is, where I come from, we don't really trust each other. That's another thing. We don't trust each other. And they look like me. The people that was in there looked like me. And I'm thinking like, man, I hope none of these cats got none of my. Anyway, and then I told one of the clients, I told him, I said, God is still working. In the midst of me not knowing where my phone is, he is still working. And I said, how are we ever going to show what we've been teaching to anyone if we're not tested? And the only way you're going to show your faith is if it's tested. I ran the group, ran it smoothly. And really in that group, I talked about love and how we don't love each other enough as black men in particular. And one of the guys, we had a come to Jesus moment. Like, we don't get hugs. And I said that. Most men, we walk around, we don't remember the last time we got hugged. Not just by another man, not by a woman, not even our kids. If we, that's a whole different. But we don't get hugged. Like, that's soak in. And, tears start to flow from, clients because I just try to give it as real as real can be because I know. But anyway, and we all need hugs. We all need love. But anyway, so as I go through my meetings, I'm going through my meetings. I leave and I go to T-Mobile. I'm like, man, they probably could track my phone down. They can't track my phone down. Sorry, sir, there's nothing we can do, but we can give you the iCloud.com, whatever. I don't remember my passwords. You know me. All my stuff is in my phones, all right? So I get to the computer, go to the office. I'm trying to make it faster because I know I can drag it on. And I get to the computer, iCloud, track my phone, find my phone. Where my phone at? It's right here. It's mind you, I'm in the north. I'm in the west. San Pablo. I'm on San Pablo. My phone's somewhere in Berkeley. I go to Berkeley, somewhere around that area. I don't see nobody. I don't see anything. So I tell my coworker, please, can you track me not thinking I should have just brought the laptop with me? Can you go into the laptop and couldn't get that done. So what I do is I go back to the office. This time, I figure out how to log back in and find my iPhone. This time I carried the laptop with me. This time I'm like, I'm not gonna leave the laptop in the office. I'm gonna take it with me. I take it with me. I drive all the way back to it. Now it's in a whole different location. It's in a whole different location. And I tell you where it was at. It was on Dwight Way in Berkeley. I go to Dwight Way. And it's all the way at the end of the Dwight Way by the water, by it's all you see on the tracker, you see green. So you know it's off the trees. And so a guy come in the truck, in the van. I guess he was doing his thing. He turned around, he goes. So I'm looking at the tracker like, man, where is that spot? Is it moving? It ain't moved. So I get out the car. It's a gate it's a cut open. I'm telling you, God is so good. He is so gracious. It's a gate that's cut open. I go through the gate. Man, literally like Boys in the Hood. Remember when the little kids was walking, they seen a dead body? One of those, like one of the type of, by the train track. Literally, I go down there, go through the gate, and I seen this guy, like looking like a caveman. Bless his heart. This guy that straight where that spot was, he's right there in the bushes, sitting down. He got a big old stick. I'm like, okay. Now, God, what we about to do? I ain't about to bring it back to the streets, God, but he got a stick. Then he pick up like a hanger, like one of them hangers, like an antenna used for antenna. It's straight, so it's sharp. And he beating it on the tin can. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So I go get back in the car, cause I'm thinking like, man, I don't want it to be a day. I'm trying to be professional. I'm coming from work. So I did what's best, and I made a call, which I had to make a call because I'm a professional in the field that I'm in. And I seen that the guy was in psychosis. I seen that he was having a mental breakdown, mentally ill. And, they basically said there's nothing really we could do. All we could do was ask him, if he found the phone. Hey, sir, did you happen to find a phone today in Oakland? Oh, yes, and it's right here. Yes. This guy gets up out of his psychosis, out of having whatever he was going through at the moment. Bless his heart. Mental health is real. He ran. Be careful. We like, be careful, be careful. He runs across the train track. Give me my phone. I give him, thank you. Thank you so much. You could tell the guy is homeless. He, fingernails and clothing. And I tell him about what we do, the place that, we serve at, what we can do for him, give him the resources. God will put you in so many different situations that he will be glorified. He brought me to that man for that purpose, for that reason, so he can get the glory at the end of the day. I got my phone. And I'm always on my phone. I went literally 5-6 hours without a phone, without that phone. And I'm like, I can do it. I ain't got to be on social media all day. But God is so good. I just thank God for him being so gracious. And I thank God for him putting people in my life and putting me in people's lives that I can make a difference for. Not to get too spiritual or anything, but it's not about the religion, it's about the relationship. And I just thank God that, it was a tough day, but it turned out to be great. And I thank God that he is testing me, but only so I can become stronger, I can become wiser, I can be more knowledgeable, and I can show others, practice what you preach. You teaching people how to be calm. You teaching people of how to respond and not to react. And in that perfect moment, I was able to respond in calmness. You don't value yourself. I go.